So hello everybody, my name is Wolfgang Hankeln and I'm sitting here with Jörg Peplies, who is the CEO of the spin-off company Ribocon. And maybe you can describe in a few sentences what is this spin-off company all about and what kind of services do you offer?
It's a bioinformatics service company. We are dealing with DNA sequences of microbes. There's a major focus on ribosomal RNA sequence analysis, but also genome sequences. And you can say it's somehow a spin-off of the SILVER project, the SILVER ribosomal RNA database project at the MPI in Bremen.
And what are the kind of services that you offer to the community?
A lot of teaching, data analysis. It's customized. So it's not that we offer a lot of predefined products. It's really the people are showing up. I have a problem here, I have a problem there. Can you help me with data analysis? The genome analysis, this is somehow customized. This is a standard protocol. But often people have very specific questions, and then we try to answer their questions and solve their problems.
So let's come to the short course. Maybe you can also put it in your own words or shortly summarize what the short course is all about and how you are involved in it.
It's about bioinformatics. It's only computer work here. And I'm in particular teaching a software tool for sequence analysis, which is quite popular. There's an estimated number of users worldwide, 10,000. This is really a lot for a scientific free software tool. And this is my part in the workshop here.
So you've done both. You had a theoretical lecture in the beginning, a talk, and you showed also the how to use the tool, the practical
No, I have
part.
to correct you.
Okay.
I have not offered a lecture this morning, so we have split this up because finally everything was about this ARP tool. This is the name of the tool, and the SILVER project, and it's integrated software and databases. And from Oliver Glöckner, who's also involved in the project, he has done the lecture this morning about phylogeny and SILVER. And because I'm one of the ARP experts for the software tools, I'm teaching this tool since many, many years now. I have done the practical part today.
And what is your impression on the quality of the participants?
So for a teacher, motivation is very important to get the feedback, that you have the feeling that the people are motivated. And I was really surprised today how motivated the people were, because they are not here for learning ARP. At least this is not their focus, because there are so many things offered here. It's just one of many aspects. And nevertheless, many people were not aware of ARP before, were highly motivated to learn the tools. There were a lot of questions, so it was really nice.
So you had good questions and good interaction with the participants?
A lot, yeah. There were a lot of questions. I think also the level of the people is quite high. So no stupid questions, only things that make sense. So it was, was a good day.
Good. And now let's come to the short course in general. Do you think it's a good approach to have this 2 weeks of giving the participants a kickstart in bioinformatics?
Yes, because this is what we observe again and again, that there's a strong demand for bioinformatics training. And it's not a short course, it's 2 weeks. This is, compared to other courses, it's quite long. But on the other hand, bioinformatics is a broad field, even if we have a focus here on particular tools. And yeah, it's definitely, it's required for the community. And also we hear this from the community, they are highly interested. And you see this when you look at the number of applications for such a course, how many people are interested in things like this.
But the students, they have a quite interdisciplinary background. Do you think it's really manageable to achieve this, or what can you really achieve in a course in 2 weeks?
Finally, everything's about DNA sequences, and a sequence is a sequence. Doesn't matter if it comes from soil, from marine environment, or whatever. So we are teaching the tools here and the methods, and you can apply this for all kinds of questions the students have. I see no problem there.
And how about this collaboration? Because this course was a joint effort by the EU and the US. Have you interacted a lot with the US organizers of the workshop as well, or what is your impression on the collaboration?
So the people from the US, they will come starting from tomorrow. So for these 2 weeks, I cannot say much. For organizations, we have been in contact with them. There was a meeting 1 or 2 years ago where everything has been initiated. This was an extremely fruitful meeting with a lot of discussions, interactions, also with the people from the US. So this was also very nice. Yeah.
Were you also involved somehow in the task force meeting last week?
No, not at all. So I'm not a member of the task force. I just said hello and that's all.
Okay. So, but for these kinds of collaboration, do you think there will be a follow-up short course? And do you think, so in general, would it make sense to have a series of these workshops, maybe also over in the US? Do you know if there's anything in the pipeline or planned?
As far as I understand, this is the plan, or at least the idea. This is somehow a prototype course, so it's the first course of this US-EU interaction, and if it's successful, I think then definitely the idea is to go on with this. I'm not sure if this can be realized once a year, because it's really a lot of organization and things like this, or 2 years, every 2 years. We will see. And I think it finally also will depend on the feedback on the participants and how much people in the next weeks or months will also show their interest in such kind of training.
Were you also involved in the selection process of the participants? Or what do you know, how the people were selected, the students?
I was not directly involved, but it was a multi-parameter process as far as I know, so there were a lot of aspects. Gender distribution, so that many different topics are covered, that we have people from all kinds of countries in Europe. So I think it was a quite complex process.
Is it only participants from Europe, or are there also...
No, it's split. It's 50% are coming from the US and 50% are coming here from Europe. And this is, I think, also the main idea, to also assure some interactions over the ocean.
And do you think that the participants and the speaker as well benefit from these kind of meetings? So are there like new collaborations formed, and how about the networking? Can you maybe comment on that?
For this course, I cannot say at the moment because it's not finished. You always know this at the end. But I have been involved in many other courses, and there I would say, yes, there's always a lot of interactions. There's a lot of interaction between teachers and participants. How much collaborations project are really started finally, this I cannot answer, because finally there are no follow-up questionnaires for the course I have done so far. But I think this is planned for this course, as far as I know. So perhaps in 6 months from now, or whatever the schedule is there, we will have more information on this.
So the questionnaire will be put online, or where will the results be published?
No, I think it's sent out to the participants. But I'm not completely sure this is planned for this course. But as far as I remember, yes. Okay. But we can find out, no problem.
Good. So, and maybe your overall impression, and if you would summarize your talk, what would be the take-home message from this meeting? For me, yeah, there was not so much new for me, because I have interacted today with students. For them, the program was new. There was not so much. The take-home message was that there was a highly motivated and interested groups, and this is always as a teacher the main point, because this is what you need, and then you are motivated to go on with the courses. Okay, Jörg, thanks a lot for your time and for patiently answering the questions after this long day, and I hope you can enjoy the rest of the meeting in the evening lecture. Thanks a lot. You're welcome.